Okay, with the site back up, let's go ahead now and demonstrate how we could recover um, from, say, we'll go ahead and wreak havoc on our environment here and create some problems. So we're going to go ahead and connect to we'll connect to the domain controller first. Connect to the database server. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to Central Administration. Okay, and let's go into we'll go into Manage Web Applications, and let's go ahead and just delete. Yes, and yes. So that'll do a couple things for us. And we'll delete the content database, so we should see that it will be missing on the database server. Okay, let's go and connect here. And as we see, the content database on the site is gone. The site will gone, which of course is going to make this fail. We'll let that load. We'll go ahead and go to the domain controller. Let's open up back to directory. And let's create a new user. Okay, so we have our test user here, so this user should be gone when we restore. The content database should be back. This site should come back up whenever we're done restoring. So we've wreaked a little havoc here. So let's go back to here, and let's go ahead and stop all of these instances. Okay, now it looks like they're all stopped. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take the snapshots that we created earlier. We're going to go ahead and just use the weekly ones. And we're going to create new volumes and then attach them to the servers. If you can imagine, it'd be kind of like powering the machine down, pulling a hard drive out, then taking another copy of a hard drive that we've made and plugging it in its place, and then turning the machine back up. So that in a virtual environment. So we're going to go to volumes here, and we're going to create a volume. And we're going to select the EIS snapshot here. This is the DC weekly. We're going to go ahead and make the drive 30 gigs. If we wanted to at this point, we could actually resize the drive. The right source. Let's go ahead and create it. Create another volume, 30 gigs. SharePoint server was much bigger. So these are creating, and then what we'll do is we're going to go to volumes here. Oh, it's already says there. So if we look here, we have our 3 new volumes. Show my attachment information. We'll be able to see that here is the DC one, so let's go ahead and disconnect this one. We'll go ahead and attach our new DC. Select our database server, attach it, server. Oops, it'll still be attaching. Last but not least, the SharePoint server. Okay, so now we've plugged our 3 new drives in. These are our 3 old ones. Looks like I made that a little bigger, but that's fine. So now we're going to go to instances. We're going to fire all 3 of these instances up. And what we do, they should all work like they did before. The test user should no longer be there. The web app or the content database for the default web app should be available, and the site should come up just fine. Okay, now it shows all 3 of these are back up and running, so we'll go ahead and connect to the DC first. DC here. So we'll open the DC here. DC, we should see that test user should be gone. That's gone. We go to the SQL Server. We should see a content database that was missing before. And let's go ahead and refresh on our site too. That refresh when we go look. It's our content database. Go to the SharePoint server. We should see a central administration come up too. Let's load it up. So our site is back up. That's a good sign. So as you can see, we've recovered back to the state where we were before we made all our changes. As you can see, with some PowerShell scripting in the Amazon Web Services SDK, you can create a very simple disaster recovery plan for a 3-tier SharePoint environment, or for any environment for that matter. And again, if you need these, if you would like to download these scripts, they're available at my blog at messer.com. And thank you for watching.